a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Offense gets set for second down. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
To the air, it's Shapen. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive, coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
Caught behind the line. It's Reese. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
So now it's second and long. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Glover. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Grabbed behind the line, it's Booth. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Shapen. He'll take the deep shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's the pressure. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Bennett. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10.
One back, baby, one back.
Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll try the run. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Working that left side now. The Bulldogs get it past the sticks. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Now he'll fire back into the middle. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Now on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The option look. The give to the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we were all tied up here in the 2nd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half.
At the 47-yard line. First down for the offense. That's the end of the first half. With the game tied.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As they open this possession from their own 20. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. To throw, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going right to work up top. Looking down the middle. He's got him. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
And the Bulldogs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Floating away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Back to throw, it's Shapen. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here and make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Still looking. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. David, I don't have any idea how he stayed alive that long in the pocket, but I think he pressed his luck a little bit. He probably should have either gotten rid of the football or taken off.
It's tough. You get that first guy, and he scrambles you real quick and makes you speed up the processor, and then instead of throwing the ball, you're like, I'm just going to take off and run, and the next guy gets you. They might want to protect him a little bit.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Rush is on him. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Jacobs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Got his man downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
He's got the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity. Man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's got it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
And I think think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Thompson. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
The screen. He's got wheels. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And it just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air, it's Sellers. Finds his man, it's Brown. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable, so great job getting out of bounds.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got it in the middle. It's Jacobs. got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
And they'll go for 2 to try to win it right here. And this crowd is deafening, trying to will the stop. He's got it. They convert the 2, and they take the lead here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past.